Good morning. So during meditation, I had some really great messages that I want to share with you. And we're going to be talking about the emotional energy within the body, the heart space, the heart center, where your soul, your essence, where everything resides. Your inner child, all the old wounds, everything that's brought on shame, fear, anxiety, pain. So let me share the cards with you. And this is what I call spiritual growth. Love that's deserving of you will come in as soon as you let go and forgive. The old love did what was needed for spiritual growth. This is how the soul gains wisdom through the heart center. And this is going to be added to this deck, Daily Healing Messages. I write everything that I feel, everything that I channel. So this is the new message, okay? Love that's deserving, okay, that you deserve will come in as soon as you let go of the old love that you're hanging on to. Okay, because you're blocking your blessings. We're here to learn and discover, grow our soul. That's what we're here for. Every lesson is for spiritual growth. So don't hang on to it. Do not hang on to it, okay? Because the devil energy comes in people, places, and things. Okay? Yes. It did what it was needed to do. So let it go and move on. And the next one I got was perception is reality. Let go of everything that does not serve your highest good. Okay? And I have a story. So I had went to a winery, and because I pick up on energy, I read energy. I can see the auras on people. If I look into your eyes, I can see the depths of your soul. It's just something that I've always been able to do since a child. And it's been a gift and a curse, actually. But I watched this couple, and I noticed the girl was paying for everything. Let go of everything that doesn't serve you. Okay? That doesn't serve your highest good. You know, if you're and they were on a first date, I could tell. I read it. They were on a first date. And when you go on a first date, do not pay for anything. I mean, if you feel the need, you're in this new age of, you're your own woman, you want to pay for your food, that's great. Then you suggest, well, go Dutch. I'll pay for my food. You know, I'll pay for I'll pay for half of the bill, you know. This is where you can spot if you're with a man who has integrity, who has a sense of self, and is operating in his masculine energy. Okay? Or if you're with a man who isn't. This is how you can tell. Because he'll say, oh no, I'll take care of it. Because that's what a true man does. He takes care of it. Okay, it's just a meal. However, if you're having a date with someone who's an opportunist, who is mirroring your energy, okay, it could be a narc, could be a psychopath, could be a sociopath, could be a dark empath, could be a skilled manipulator, gaslighter, love bomber, cheater, okay? What he'll do is he'll give the perception that you are supposed to pay for it. He'll use an excuse, and I'm only giving the example of what I read on what happened to this gal. He told her he left his wallet. that is a red flag, okay? Because a man who is a logical thinker, who's got it all together, will not leave his wallet. Why? Because his identification is in that wallet. His credit cards are in that wallet. His money is in that wallet. Okay? So, this is why it's important to heal the emotional energy, your heart center, where your inner child resides, where your soul resides, your inner psyche. Because you're going to come from a place of possibly, with this gal, what I picked up on her, she came from an environment where she had to perform. She people pleased her siblings, her mother, her family. She was the people pleaser. And so she learned from that, and that became the core of her inner child. So when she went on this date, when he said that, she people pleased. She took care of the whole date and some. Oh, I watched this. Oh my God. And I looked at him. I gave him a look like, really? I know exactly what you're doing. And he got embarrassed. Yeah, that was the energy. I couldn't help it. It was disgusting. She was with a little narc and didn't even realize it because she was familiar with that type of energy. So that's going to be the discussion today. That's what I got. And these two cards are going to go in my new deck, Daily Healing Messages. I have yet to put those on cards, so they're going to be big cards for now until I can get to it. I am Sophia, child of the cosmos. Welcome, welcome to my channel where we discuss how the shadow operates in shadow rats, shadow cheaters, shadow zombies, shadow cattles. Oh, the list goes on. Welcome, welcome. All right. So if you're seeing 222, that is the sign of transformation and balance. Okay? What does that mean? That means transforming who you are into a balanced human being. Okay? 444. You need to secure your financial stability, and you need to go deep into your heart space. You could be an Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn. All right? All right. So let's see what this reading is going to be all about. I'm excited. All right. We got Rose Quartz. The Rose Quartz crystal. Okay, before you knock crystals, crystals have argonite and calcite. This is what we have in our bones, our teeth, and our ears. And you know the ears help balance the body, right? This is the crystal of unconditional love for yourself. And it's a healing crystal. So don't knock it. Okay? So get yourself a rose quartz. And that's going to help keep unconditional love for yourself. And it also puts a protection around your aura. Your aura is your immune system. All right. We have Aquarius. Didn't I say? Aquarius. There we go. 2, if you're seeing 2. And we also have Cancer. And look what we got. The number 4. Yeah. And we have Libra on top and Sagittarius on top. Okay. And here we have treasure chest messages. So we're going to pull from the treasure chest messages today. So let's take this out. We're going to be pulling from this. All right. What else do we have? Okay, that's for, and we also have Earth. You could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There could be a message in here for you. Okay? What else do we have? Let me put this here. We have Aries, Scorpio, and we have yellow. Yellow is a very high vibrational color. However, we also have the shadow. Okay, you're operating in shadow. Aries, Scorpio. We have shadow for you. Let me put that there. All right. And this is what the reading is going to be based on. Those signs. What do we got? Abundance, money. Just know negative energy blocks money. And at the top of the deck, we have self-love. What were we just talking about? Self-love and the rose quartz for self-love, unconditional love for yourself. Okay? I'm telling you. And we have the amethyst. The amethyst represents the heart space, the purple heart for bravery. Because you are brave soul for coming to this earth and experiencing what you're here to experience to help the soul grows. Okay, so let's start this up. What are we going to start with, Spirit? One moment. We're going to light the candle. Fire is an element. And fire, it is protecting. Not only that, it dissolves negative energy because it's an earth element. And Mother Earth, Gaia, that is the element that she created. Fire. Okay. We are going to start with, because it's affecting money, we are going to start with messages for abundant living and solutions. So, here we go. Messages for an abundant living and solutions. All right. So, I am Sophia. I do shadow readings so that you can understand how shadow operates in you and the people around you. And you can fall prey to shadow narcissists, dark fixations, okay? Psychopaths. And all that affects your life, your health, your wealth. Here we go. All right. Messages for an abundant living. Ooh. The inner psyche prompts. All right. So we need to pull an inner psyche prompt and have an open discussion. That's what I'm being told. Okay. We're going to pull from this. We're cleaning out the shadow. The inner psyche prompts. Inner psyche prompts are really, really extremely needed to help clear out the inner psyche, your mind and your heart, because it's like an onion and it has many layers from all the pain, sorrows, and disappointments that we are subjected to in this chaotic world of the Matrix. All right. Got some friction. It's not. There we go. What kind of work requests trigger you negatively? Why do you think that is? So this is pertaining to work. So, like I said, in the inner psyche, the emotional energy, your inner child. This is, so something at work is triggering you. It could be you have someone who is bossy and they keep having you do, hold on. They're giving you more work to do on top of the work that you have they're giving you their work too. Now, how long has this been going on? Because that right there is a clear indication that you are dealing with someone who is very manipulative, controlling, and they're operating from their inner psyche, their childhood wounds. So this is what my channel is all about, so that you can spot it and put your foot down and not feel bad about it. Yeah. So you can be any of these signs: Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo, and Taurus is what I have on the table right now. All right? Okay. Let's get another messages for an abundant living and solutions. And when this person gives you a backhanded compliment, that's complimenting you and then turning around and adding a negative to it, you tell that person, what do you mean by that? Toxicity. That's what you name her. It's a feminine energy. She could be in Aries, Pisces. She could be an Aries or a Pisces. All right. Silence the noise. Okay, I'm picking up on mental energy. Aquarius, Capricorn. Mental energy in the mind. Overthinking everything. You're becoming scattered in your thoughts. An overthinker. No sugar for a week will help that. Capricorn and Aquarius. No sugar. Sugar is poison to the brain, to the mind. Okay? And it will bring you anxiety. I'm picking up on scattered thoughts, constantly thinking. So silence the noise. Your inner psyche, the mental energy, the mind is a doorway, and it gets hijacked. So, yeah. Attitude is everything. Attitude is everything, because it you know. One moment. This is a Aries. Picking up on an Aries. Your attitude is everything, because that's how you show up in life. And you don't want to show up with attitude. That's a negative, dense energy. And that frequency, you're going to latch on to something. That vibration is going to latch onto a frequency. And guess what? You're going to go to the store and someone's going to have attitude with you, because you are showing up with attitude. You reap what you sow. Understand that. What you want for another, what you project onto another, comes right back to you. So you need to fix your attitude. Practice mindfulness. Go within. This message is for everyone, everything on the table. Every sign on the table. All right? Yeah. So this person at work could be the Aries. Put the energy where it belongs. And silence the noise in your mind. No sugar. Get off the sugar. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. All right, let's move on. What's the 411, Spirit? What do they need to know? What's the 411, Spirit? Bay leaf tea for Capricorn and Aquarius. This helps with scattered thoughts, anxiety. You just boil it and then let it sit, and then you just take the leaves out, put it in a cup, and drink it. You could add a little honey to it, raw honey, okay? Not fake honey. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. You are capable. You could be the Scorpio. You are capable. Scorpio and Aries. Okay, you're capable of fixing that attitude. Okay, find out what's making you so angry, whether it be at work. Okay, I'm picking up on an attitude. Okay, because attitude is everything. That's how you show up in life. You don't want to show up in life every day with an attitude. Oh, God, you must have a really bad attitude I'm picking up on. Be honest with yourself. Okay? Be honest with yourself. Why are you getting so angry? And then projecting that outwards to people at work. Yeah. Be honest with yourself. That's the only way you're going to learn and heal that inner psyche. We're all here to learn. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. A new car. Practice mindfulness. Get positive. And then guess what? Positive brings in positive things. New car. Yeah, that's how it works. Look at that. Ooh, spirit. New job. When you practice mindfulness, good things come. Be different. Because everyone else is already taken. Be you. Do you for you. Don't be anyone else but you. All right. And that is what we are getting in this message, Spirit. We're going to pull from Spirit Says. This message, put the energies where they go. This could be, like I said, we have Sagittarius, we have Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And this is affecting your abundance and self-love for yourself. To love yourself is to truly love others. You be kind when you love yourself. When you love yourself, you treat others the way you want to be treated. So attitude is everything, okay? Because that's how you show up in life. Spirit says, real connections take time and space to grow. Don't rush yourself. When you meet someone, give yourself time to really get to know them. Okay? Because real connections take time and space to grow. As I was giving that example earlier in the reading in regards to a date that I picked up on, their energy, she needed a lot of work in the heart center. Yeah, that guy, he was just, I don't even know what's happening to her right now. To be honest, I'm not going to tap in. But, yeah, she was setting herself up to be used early on in the relationship. And that's how these types of manipulators, while you're on the date trying to be all cute, they're on the date trying to figure out time for play, how to play you. Okay? That's how they do it. Time for play, whatever that may be for you. We'll find out. We'll find out. We're going to pull from childhood memories. Let's see what Spirit wants you to take time to play. That's what Spirit wants. You to take time for play. This is how you open up your heart center. Okay? Because this is where we store all of the heartache. So when you practice mindfulness, you're practicing a frequency of positivity. And look, new car, new job, all that comes in. You're capable. Spirit's saying you are capable. So don't think that you're not, because you are. All right? Put this so you can see it. All right. This is what we have. Yeah, this is nice. All right. What do we need to take time for play? Ooh, that one flipped over. Landed on the floor. That one's flipped over. Did like a somersault. Spirit wants you to go to the beach and build a sandcastle. That's going to open up your heart center. Your child, your inner child. It's going to bring it out. Aries, yeah. Get out to the beach. And everyone, this definitely get out and go to the beach. You could have the initials K. Karen, Katie, Catherine. I don't know why those names are coming through, but compare and contrast your likes and dislikes. This is for the Aries. Spirit says you got homework. Yeah. Your birthday could be April 9th. Or you could also be a Libra. Compare and contrast your likes and dislikes. This is going to help you be different because everyone else is already taken. All right, any more? Ooh, go skating. Go skating, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini. Go skating. You are capable. And if you don't know how to skate, learn. All right? Yes, that's what I'm picking up on. This is nice. All right, Spirit. One more. All right. Thank you. Play hide and seek. Play hide and seek. You can have a hide and seek party. Oops. Invite fun and positive people who like to do fun things. But play hide and seek. You can play hide and seek with your children as well. Play hide and seek. That's the message. This is pyrite. This is the crystal of money. You hold it and you manifest your new car and your new job. I'm going to put this here with the practice mindfulness because that's where all the good things come in when you practice mindfulness. Okay? Silence the noise. No sugar. No sugar. No sugar. All right. So when we practice mindfulness and we are paying attention to our thoughts and we're silencing the outside noise from this world, we get into that heart space. Okay, that's your homework. Go to the beach, play hide and seek, compare and contrast your likes and dislikes. This is going to help you tap in, tune in to who you are. Not go on a date and be who they want you to be or what you think you're supposed to do because you did that as a child. No. Heal that inner child. All right. This is what you're going to bring in when you practice mindfulness and silence the noise. Get in tune and have unconditional love for yourself. You bring in these kind of people. Friends, lovers, soul families, good people. Leading with love and wisdom. You'll meet people who operate in this type of energy. Right? Put that there. Right. What else? Extremely ambitious. Okay, people who operate in that energy. When I'm picking up on an energy that is ambitious, loves the things, loves to go out and get what they want, get their own bag. But you're around people who are jealous of you and make you feel like that's like you're doing something wrong. No, you're going to meet people who are the same way. But don't operate in a negative energy of envy and jealous and look at her. She just thinks she's so good because they're angry at your bag. No, get your own bag, damn it. A problem solver with clear thinking. That could be a great partner who loves to problem solve. You know? Yeah, those are good people to have around you. That means they're not going to be calling you up at all hours of the night hoping that you solve their problems. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. Turn your phone off at 6 o'clock. Yeah, that's your time for you to reflect on your day and empty out what you picked up from people operating in shadow and projecting. That's all they do is project, project. I don't project on nobody because I got healed in a psyche. That doesn't mean that I'm better, but I have compassion. And that's why I'm making this channel, so that I can help others heal their inner psyche. At least get on some kind of connection with your higher self, so you can get out of this matrix and live according to why you came here, your purpose. And then I'm pulling from the Gaia cards, the heart center. You must move forward on your path with all the lessons and wisdom from your past experiences. That's what you do. Empty out your heart, but you move forward. Interesting. Okay. One more. Remove all who want to stay in the past. So if you have people who want to just stay in the past, meaning this could, I'm picking up on an energy of a fremini who wants to just take you back to the days where you operated in an energy that it was easy for her to control you. So she brings up your past, tries to throw it in your face, and brings on guilt and shame. That's why you need to heal your inner psyche, so that you do not have guilt and shame. You tell her like it is. And this is the end of our reading. We're going to pull from the treasure chest messages. And let's see what we get. I'm being called to pull 6 for the 2-4. You could be 24 years old. And we only got one. All right. Your uplifting spirit is just what your family needs. That's what comes in money when you practice mindfulness. All right. I'm Sophia, child of the cosmos. Remember, you brave soul. Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. Take care of your mind and your heart, because everything flows from there. Pay attention to your body and the messages it's trying to send you. Your soul, your inner child. Trust how something made you feel. And silence the noise and sit quietly, because meditation helps lower blood pressure, reduces stress, muscle tension, calms the mind, balances the energy system within your body, the whole nervous system, which is the whole enchilada. All right? Please like, subscribe, and thank you.